Hello and welcome back to MoAre3 round 4. As you can see on that challenge picture here, we have an admin win, Loisa going to the next round, Lofcheng actually giving him admin win. Not sure why, maybe it was scheduling problems or just didn't have the time to play or anything. So we're going into games between Chris and TaToH, starting with game 1 right now. And game 1, as almost expected, is a Byzantines war. Chris playing in green here on the top left side, and TaToH in red on the bottom part here. And both players finding the sheep very quick here. It's good for them. Should be a nice start. And let's start with the maps here. Chris having a main gold very safe in the back, second gold safe in the back, second stone safe, third gold safe, fourth deer inside quite far away because there's a little bit of a forest here. Not too nice for him, but it's okay-ish. He can get them if he wants to. Only one boar outside. Second boar, we saw it, or no, I didn't saw it. Didn't see it. Where's the second boar? Did I see it already? Not sure. Does he have two boars outside? It would be oh yeah, two boars outside for Chris. Not too good actually, but otherwise very very good map. He should be fine with that one. He can get the boars quite easily. Gonna find all of them and even get a relic inside. Main stone is to the front here. That's the only really forward resource for him. Doesn't really matter. So let's see. Chris, a little bit of mistake here. One villager going to take a sheep outside. That should not happen. Maybe I don't think Chris is nervous, but just didn't pay attention. And then TaToH main goal a little bit more forward. Not really, but it can be attacked. 3 deer inside, boar inside, main stone also to the front. Second and third gold on the left hand side. The map is not as good. The second stone is inside, that's good for him. And he has an extra gold and an extra stone inside the space. I hope he will scout it out. Going for the boar now. Hopefully can see the boar. Yeah, there's one boar inside, second boar inside. Not sure where this villager was supposed to go. Also a little mistake. Should go to berries actually. That's what I'm guessing at least. And let's take in the 4 sheep. There we go, boar coming in. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Maybe not thinking about or anything. It would be a possibility. Restarts are very important on those maps sometimes. Let's go for the relics then. We have 2 relics in between the 2 players. We have 2 relics on the left hand side, close to another extra gold here for more or less for TaToH, who has 1, 2, 3 golds in a row here, and the main gold was on the other side. Meaning Chris, 1 relic inside safe, but otherwise those in between the 2 players. It depends on who is going to get up faster, and I'm interested to see how many did TaToH scout. He can see the second gold, but didn't scout his extra resources. And Chris hasn't scouted the back as well. Didn't even see the deer yet. I'm pretty sure he knows where they are because he can see that there is no deer anywhere close. He's got the extra berries here, but don't really help him. And he should go to the back here and find his deer, maybe use them even. He's got 4 farms already, so won't happen. Going for gold right now. Let's see how fast he actually can get up. He's to go from at least 2 more villagers. There we go. Only 1 lumber camp as well. It's not too good for him. 5 villagers on berries, that's expected when you don't have deer. And Chris up to field age first. TaToH going 1 more villager and clicking up as well. Let's see. 2 seconds effectively behind. Doesn't really matter here. TaToH get the deer in, so he should be fine. Not scouting out right now, but going for the back. And not sure, where is he going? What is Scout doing here? I'm not sure what this is all about. Maybe isn't just paying attention to Scout. It's like circling around. Chris has scouted a lot of the map. You can see the deer now. Can see there's nothing no extra resources in the back here, but he won't be able to take the deer. Instead, Market Blacksmith coming up for him, of course, and missing a little bit of food. Gets 6 villagers and berries now. Doing loom even, interesting. Has enough gold for that. And no, I'm not sure, did he buy some food? It looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Up to Castle Age. Chris first. TaToH, Market Blacksmith is up as well, and up to Castle Age. There we go. Both players up. Now TaToH scouting around. Doesn't know about his extra resources. I'm not sure what TaToH Scout is doing. Wants to make sure that he doesn't miss any dark spot here. Can see the 2 relics on the left in the middle. Can see 1 relic on the left hand side. Can see the relic from Chris. He won't be able to spot it. And doesn't see any resources, I think, except for a stone maybe. Not yet even. But he knows Chris has no resources outside. He can see quite a good amount of Chris map now. You should be able to find, yep, we go next relic. And Chris up to Castle H first. Going with double monastery, that's expected really, at least 2 monasteries for every player, that's what we usually see here. TaToH doing double monastery as well, deleting the walls here, get the monks out. Sanctity and Atonement coming in first before even creating the first monk. Instead going for another monastery, going triple. Chris staying on 2 for now, and scouts are protecting the middle now. Interesting play. I think Chris will be able to take at least 1 relic, might get 2, because TaToH no monks out at all. That's a little bit of a mistake in my opinion. Should go for maybe 1 monk and Sanctity. Like this, Chris will get the 2 relics from the middle, and the scout, yeah, Chris 4 monks out. That was a really bad play for TaToH, I think. Not in the ideal way. Now, advantage for TaToH, he can get 1 monk, making sure that Chris has to lead another. Now going for 2 relics on the left hand side, and Siege Workshop coming up for him. Chris is going for 1 extra TC on the gold and another extra TC on the wood line. Nice positions in my opinion. Could go a little bit more to the wood line. It would be better because you can take all the golds then like this. You have the 4 tiles here blocking 2 tiles of gold. And Chris now doing a tournament in the 3rd monastery. Siege Workshop coming up for TaToH. TaToH, no more TCs as far as I know. He has built a gate, I think, or I'm not sure what he did, but 30 stone missing looks like a gate to me. Should replace that lumber camp. It's only on 1 lumber camp right now, not too good for him. Did Chris split his lumber? Not either. Interesting. Not sure about this. Maybe experts could tell better. For me, it always looks like only 1 lumber camp and then so many villages on it. That's not good. It's like a dozen villages for both players even. But okay, let's see. Ram is out. 2nd Ram coming in as well. And TaToH doing redemption. Mangonel is out too. TaToH more military units. 7 monks against 8, 9, maybe 10 monks here. And I think TaToH is going to stay aggressive while Chris is going for a little bit of a mini boom. Get more villages out, get the better eco, and try to survive until you get to Imperial Age yourself. Maybe even go Castle Age army. Now the last house will go down and Chris will go in. No, TaToH will go in, sorry. Wrong name here. Now it comes to the micro. And let's see who's going to convert first. Chris starting the conversions first. 1, 2 for TaToH, 1, 2 for Chris as well. Nice Mangonel shot here. Chris has not done Sanctity, means the Mangonel is really strong at this point. Can one-hit the monks from Chris. Chris can do the same thing now as he converted the Mangonel, and TaToH losing a lot of monks here. Chris with a better end for himself. 3 monasteries he can produce and have the units there. Mangonel now from Chris destroyed by TaToH. Does Chris have? No, still not Sanctity. TaToH clicking up to Imperial Age. Nice time here after the monk fight. And the Rams on the monastery, but Chris with more monks at this point. TaToH losing too many units. Getting a monastery down doesn't really help him. Only 4 military units left. That's 2 Rams, means and a scout means only 1 monk alive. Wasn't really worth it. Better micro from Chris here. TaToH a little bit behind now, but clicking up to Imperial Age, of course. And let's see if he's gonna be able to get his advantage back. Get it, Imperial Age, got 3 monks out now. Chris with a lot of gold in the bank, almost no food at all because he's on the 3 TCs. TaToH going for a lot of gold as well. That's 12 villages on this gold and 6 on the other one. Needs to get more monks out. Yep, and should consider barracks maybe. Now Chris moving forward, doing the smart thing. He needs to go aggressive. He can see TaToH is not pushing anymore, so I think he knows that TaToH is going up to Imperial Age. TaToH will stay in the back and just wait. Problem for him is there is some battering ram out, and the Siege Workshop from TaToH is destroyed because Chris started to convert it. So he won't be able to do anything against the battering ram here. And without any Mangonel in the back, he will lose the monasteries quite fast here. Now, good thing for TaToH is up to Imperial Age. He should get block printing and illumination. Maybe Theocracy immediately. Let's see, block printing for sure. Theocracy coming in, but 2 Rams now out for Chris. The monastery might even fall before Theocracy is done. TaToH needs to wait for block printing, but Chris will be in. More monasteries coming up for him, and barracks stable for TaToH as well now. On 43 villages, Chris in 60. Resources not looking bad. Could sell a little bit of wood and buy some food maybe to get up to Imperial Age as well. But for now he's pushing. First monastery is down, and Theocracy not being finished for TaToH. TaToH has the +3 range now. That's the important thing. He's gonna convert a lot of monks here without Chris being in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monks already being converted, but he needs to micro more now. He needs to get more monks from Chris. Scout already also coming in. That's good for TaToH. He's got a lot of monks right now. Chris only with it's 10 of 12 maybe, while TaToH is on a little bit more. But pretty similar, and wow, Chris trying to steal a relic here, no, actually converting the monk that was taking the relic for TaToH here. I think TaToH right now looking better, should use the villagers to attack monks maybe, but there are so many things to do and he's losing monasteries all the time. Chris converting a few units, TaToH as well, and TaToH at the moment a few more units out of play. Not losing the blacksmith here, not being able to destroy the ram for now. Chris losing a lot of monks, TaToH looking fine at this point. Actually with the better micro, with the monk, he had more monks, he had the attack advantage. I'm not sure if he has gotten theocracy by now. And another siege workshop going forward. TaToH trying to go aggressive now as fast as he can. Lightcav coming in for Chris, smart option in my opinion. He needs a little bit more food, a nice layout in the base, look at this. 4 house wall, 4 stables, siege workshop in front, monastery in front. I love this. It's hard to fight in here as an attacker, as the aggressor here. In defensive position, it's really nice. Handcart coming for Chris now as well. TaToH starting to convert again. He's gonna lose 1, maybe 2 monks, but with more range here, he can convert a lot of monks from Chris now. Lightcav moving in, they might make the difference here, because TaToH no spearmen out yet, and the Lightcav are really strong against the monks here. Converted 1, 2, 3, 4. Good conversions from TaToH here actually, but losing a lot of monks. TaToH still with more units, but Chris getting more and more Lightcav out at this point. Not all of the monks converting. Illumination coming in for TaToH right now, very important upgrade. And TaToH still losing a lot of monks. Needs to try and focus on the Lightcav, but all the monks are regaining their faith. No theocracy done for him. I think TaToH maybe thinks, yeah, I've done theocracy, but he lost it in the monastery. I think he didn't notice that, and like this, Chris is able to kill a lot of monks. TaToH now with less military units out than Chris, and can't reinforce fast enough. Losing so many units here. I think this might be Chris' game even. Chris, almost the resources to go up to Imperial Age. He could buy his way to Imp now. It's quite expensive, but it's okay-ish for him. Only 4 Lightcav for TaToH and only a few monks. Chris with more monks in play, with more Lightcav coming up. Looking very good, 74 villagers, nice eco at this point. Did not take the relic in his own base, not sure why, maybe it's missing it. TaToH trying to convert more and more units, trying to lose not too many monks, but 1 down again. 3 rams in play. Oh, Chris converted the siege workshop, didn't even see it. Was it his own? I'm not sure. But Chris looking good at this point, more military units and a lot more villager of course. Getting more and more Lightcav as we speak. TaToH still on 1 TC as far as I know, that's not too good for him. Main gold quite low here. And Chris with map control at this point. The Rams won't do anything and still going for the monks. Might lose another 1 or 2 Lightcav, but he's not losing any gold. And now Chris is up to Imperial Age. I think TaToH might resign when Chris hits him. Chris has done so many Lightcav and still able to click up to Imperial Age. That's a huge accomplishment here. TaToH, of course, converting all the Lightcav, looking good for now. They're gonna lose the siege workshop. Chris is converting it. Could go for the insta convert. Please switch the Lightcav. Switch the Lightcav. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2 converted. That was amazing by Chris. He stopped converting the siege workshop. Aiming for Lightcav while converting, and then you have done the Vollaloing long enough. TaToH calling GG at this point. He knows Chris has too many units out. He can get a lot of units out in a very short time. Calling GG here. Good job from Chris. Very nice game. Going 3 TC mini boom. At the same time managing to defend. Even going aggressive. That was, I think, the deciding factor in this game. That he could go for the monasteries. Take down 2. TaToH did not have a theocracy and losing the main fight in the middle then. Good job by Chris, 1-0 for him, and I'm looking forward to game 2, which hopefully is going to be a good one as well. Let's see. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next game. GG.